so that everything stays together. Okay? Right? For convenience of showing on the visualizer, my worksheet here is slightly different looking from yours, so that I can see the question as I write it through with you. Okay? If you don't have the worksheet, so be it. The questions are found in your textbook anyway. Okay? Now, in geometrical construction, what you need is that you need your pair of compass, you need a protractor, okay, and you need a pencil as well. If you don't have this, come and take yourself. I'm not here to serve you. Come on, I already said it just now, right? I'm not here to serve you. Take yourself. Compass, pencil, protractor. Compass as in this thing, not the one that tells you north, south, east, west. Make sure you return to me at the end of the lesson. These are the compasses. Make sure there's a pencil inside. Give it 10 seconds, get back to the seat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What do you need? Compass is this. Just take a box. Okay? I hope that your compass has a pencil inside as well. If not, I only have long pencils and two short pencils. Okay? There's a penalty for not bringing one yourself. Alright. Now, listen carefully. Whenever we do construction questions, okay, let's construct everything in pencil. I want everybody to pay attention. Stop playing with the tools that you have. Okay, make sure you construct in pencil. Whenever you're given a question, read it carefully. Draw out a sketch first. Okay, so step 0 is to draw a sketch, so that you know what to expect. Okay? So for example, in this question, we are asked to construct a triangle such that XY is 8 cm. Okay? Angle XYZ is 56, angle YXZ is 48. So we always usually start off with one side. So in my sketch over here, I will have XY, for which I know I must draw it as 8 cm. Okay? Question says XYZ must be 56 degrees. 56 is at a acute angle, so we need to have an expectation. We don't anyhow draw an angle. Okay? I need something that is 56 degrees. Don't need to measure. A sketch is something that is a rough work. Okay? I don't need you to go and measure. We will do that later on. Right? Then angle YXZ will have to be 48 degrees. So something like that. So this corner over here will be Z. So that means that this is what I will be expecting as my answer. Okay, so this is what I mean by step 0. Draw a sketch. Okay. You ready? Step 1. Okay. Depending on the question, sometimes they will have drawn a line for you already. They will start off with one side of the triangle or quadrilateral for you. Okay, if it isn't there, okay, start with a line. Okay, or rather start with drawing one side. Okay, so just going to zoom out. Okay, prepare our ruler. Okay, and as mentioned, draw with pencil. So I want everybody's attention on the whiteboard. Okay, don't write, watch what I do. So question say XY is 8 cm, Okay, I believe you know how to use a ruler. If you don't, I don't know what are you doing in secondary school. Okay, so we draw a line 8 cm long. Make sure you read it off carefully, and then we label x, y. Okay. So everyone, I want you to draw this line now. Okay, done. Now, there are two other sides that needs to be drawn for the triangle. Okay, so this case, we will need a 56-degree angle. It is at the point Y. So I place my protractor at Y itself. Okay, make sure that it is aligned, whereby at the corner over here, it is at where the tip of Y is. Okay, Y is in the line. Then you read your protractor. We are measuring 56 degrees from the left, okay, in a clockwise manner. So read off 56 degrees, make a small marking with glue. Okay, and then with that marking, connect it to where the end point of the line Y is. It doesn't matter how long it is going to be. We are just trying to draw out the angle 56 degrees. And this was 8 cm. Okay? I am not labeling my point Z yet. Right? I'm just trying to figure out 56 degrees. Okay? Not enough space. Okay? We should draw. Okay, sometimes maybe you don't have enough space, so I don't suggest that your drawing is so high up on the paper. Give yourself some space. Okay, you see, I have sufficient space over here. Don't need to cram. If you don't have enough paper, I have plenty to spare. Okay, then we do the same to find out 48 degrees on the other side. So using protractor, you will measure out 48 degrees. Putting your protractor at where X is. This time now we'll be measuring from the right side, 48. Okay, make a marking. So this marking is to guide us to draw the 48 degrees. And I draw it like that. Does it make sense that my triangle looks like this? No, right? Triangle needs to close, correct? So how am I supposed to close it? You just go back with your ruler, extend the line until it closes. Okay? It doesn't matter if your line actually go past each other. For example, in this setup, okay, it is okay if your lines go past each other like that. Just make sure that when you indicate where Z is, you indicate correctly close to where the intersection point is. Okay, you don't label on top, you label where it is supposed to be. You don't have to go and spend the extra effort to try to erase this, you can leave it like that. Okay, so therefore the step 2 was to draw remaining sides as per questions requirements. So this is practice now 7. So in your notes, in the piece of paper, make sure you label practice now 7. Now, this is not all for the question. Read the question carefully. It did say measure and write down the length of the shortest side. We have already learned that the shortest side in the triangle will be opposite the smallest angle. So you don't need to go and measure all and see which one is the shortest one. You just find which is the smallest angle. In this case, we can tell that 48 degrees is the smallest angle. So therefore, the shortest side will be the side YZ, okay, for which you use your ruler to go and measure out what is the length of YZ. Okay, I'm getting about 6.2 cm here. Not sure whether you get the same as well. Okay, so the shortest side is equals to YZ, which is 6.2 cm for me. Okay, acceptable answers will be 6.0, 6.1, otherwise 6.2. Okay, if yours is nothing that is 6.0, 6.1, 6.2, you may need to recheck your working over here. Okay, you might not have drawn it accurately. Alright? Okay? Yes, Xavier? 9? Actually, can you check this ruler measure? Okay, 9 cm. Alright. You didn't measure wrongly. Is your rest of the disc correct or not? Is it 8 cm over here? 56 degrees and 48 degrees. Yes. What do you even draw?
11 cm.
Xavier, what can I do to help you when you cannot draw a straight line of 8 cm? Huh? You anyhow draw right like that. What did I do? 8 cm. Yes. Okay, everyone else okay? Alright, move on. Okay, so now let's tackle a different question. Okay, just now we were drawing the different sides based on angles. Now, what if I have different sides that have lengths given to us? Okay, so we start with our step 0 first, which is to draw our sketch. Okay, so how will our sketch here look like? Okay, we have TQ 8.4 cm. Okay, and then we know PR must be 7.2, so something slightly shorter. I do not know what is the angle, so I honestly am anyhow drawing. Okay, and then QR is 9.8. So this is somewhat the expectation. Okay, I'm drawing something to know what to expect at the end. But because I don't know the angles, okay, this sketch may not be reliable. Because maybe your actual triangle could be something looking like that. That's also another possibility. Okay, so this is just always a guide. Okay, so now we start off with the bottom line first. Usually I always have the horizontal line being drawn. So 8.4 cm, so Xavier this time now 8.4 cm. Okay. Alright, so I draw a line PQ 8.4 cm. Line 8.4 cm. Okay, this is practice now 8. Everybody got an 8.4 cm? Now, this next thing, for the other two sides, okay, you need to pay attention carefully. Okay, it won't be a very silly thing to do if you want to ruler to go and measure 7.2 cm, and then you don't know the other side is 9.8 cm or not. It will be a lot of trial and error. You agree? Because 7.2 cm can be in any direction. Alright? So whenever we are asked to draw length of other sides, right? Okay, what we will do is I will use my ruler and my compass. Okay, because 7.2 cm is going to be around P, I can have a radius of 7.2 cm. Then I look for 9.8 cm and Q, I also draw a radius. So, look at what I'm going to draw. Don't draw yet. Okay, I'll give you time to do. So 7.2, using a pair of compass, measure out 7.2 cm. Okay. So need to be as accurate as possible. Right? So I have 7.2 cm already. I go to P because my sketch tells me that it is at P. I put my pin here down. Okay, I do an arc, okay, of 7.2 cm. Right? You don't need to draw a full circle, you just make a marking. Okay? This marking is part of your working, you cannot erase it. Right? So you draw 7.2 cm, don't draw yet. Then after that, we go in and measure out 9.8 cm. So I adjust my compass, 9.8 cm. Okay? So I think I have 9.8 cm here. Sorry, let me just do this off better. Okay? Because my compass is a little tight, so therefore, you need to make sure that you adjust your compass such that it is tight but not too tight. Okay, it definitely shouldn't be loose. Okay, so sorry, the line. So I have a 9.8 cm over here. Okay, then I will go to Q and I will then make my marking. Okay, so do you see that it now crosses over here? So this is that perfect point where I know R is going to be. Okay? Because based on here to this point here, it will have to be 7.2. Okay? And then after that, the other one will actually be 9.8. If you put in your ruler, you should be able to measure. Then it will be 9.8. So this is R. That's why you need sufficient space. Okay? So you don't put your line so far up. Okay? So can you please draw that now? Alright? Your 7.2 and 9.8. Okay, wait, sorry. Before you draw, I also got one tip for you. Okay? In terms of using a compass, sometimes some of you like to hold it with two hands. I don't advise you hold it with two hands because especially if your compass is loose, you may have tendency to press it down and then your circle gets smaller and smaller. Okay? You are supposed to hold at the top, okay, and then you turn. If you really struggle with wrist rotation, may I suggest a hack for you? Okay, so for example, if you struggle with turning your hand like that, right? Okay, you hold the paper, right? You hold the paper, you put the pin down, you put your pencil down, don't need to be too hard, you turn the paper. You understand? Okay, you turn the paper, you feel like a DJ for a moment. Okay, and alright, so that will be my hack for you. Okay, so can you please draw this now? Alright, I give you a minute to do so. Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure about it?
Yeah. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I think you can use your hand. Right? So this one, but is your 9.8 suppose 8.4 until here. 8.4 until Q here, right? Q. Then why you got here? Q is here. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Draw.
It's so long. Facing the yeah, China super what?
Okay, so you see, hold. Okay. Okay, where was the tip just now? Here, right? Okay. And yeah. Got it. Space. Okay, you see this guy was already. Okay. So it's because your pencil is full, right? So that's why you have gotten a problem with this. So actually still moving like that. Otherwise, like very difficult to learn hold your arm on the side. Yeah. Okay, so it's not 8.4, right? Then the side is 7.2. So you have to measure 7.2. You use a rubber scale. So you measure. You see your pencil, facing a lot of you need to measure it.
I don't know.
So we measure 7.2.
挖
那我的快乐高。
Okay, so 7.2 already. Then after that, because 7.2 is from P, R, right? So at P, the middle there, okay, and then the right? Yes. Yeah. Correct. So if it's not long enough, you expect it to be right? So Q is supposed to be 89.8 cm, right? So it's like 89 cm. Okay. Okay, are we able to draw it? Why?
No.
I never measure lah, but it is okay. Why yours different direction one? Down here 7.2 that means. Down here 9.8. I think you measure
the one here.
9.8 is from Q.
And the other here is 7.
Or change the EQ and there's a way to get around it, yes. And do okay, just take it practice Okay, so once you're done with it, go and measure and write down the length of the angle facing the longest side. So the longest side is at 9.8 cm. The angle is actually angle RPQ. So the largest angle, okay, the angle that's required will be RPQ. Right, using your protractor, measure this out. I have over here about 78 degrees. Okay, it is acceptable if you have 77, 78 or 79. Okay. angle RPQ is the largest angle, or that is opposite the longest side. Okay. Why not using? Measure using your ruler. So you see, to know whether you're right or not, PQ is supposed to be 8.4, so let's measure it. 8.4, right? Okay. So yours looks slightly longer than 8.4 lah. Okay, your line is showing a bit like see, that's not good construction. MP is why you measure. See, we getting about 6 point something. I'm supposed to get 7.2. Right? So that means you measure wrongly. Okay? Right, I don't have the time for you to read book. Okay, so you go back home and try. Right? We go and do practice now 9. Okay? Alright, let's do the practice now 9. Okay, let's do question 2 first. Okay? Let's do question 2 first. So in question 2, listen carefully. We want to construct triangle XYZ such that XY is 7.6, YZ 4.8, angle XYZ is 130. So the sketch that we will draw, XY 7.6, okay, YZ is 4.8. But maybe before we draw in the YZ, we have an angle reference over here that says angle XYZ, which is obtuse, so that means it must open in this manner. Okay, such that Z is here and then I have 4.8 cm. Okay, then I can expect that my triangle will close up in this manner. Okay, so therefore it is always helpful to have a sketch. Okay, so that you know that what you end up drawing is going to be something like that. Right? So now what we will do is that we need to draw our baseline first, 7.6 cm. So use your ruler, give yourself sufficient space. We will draw the line 7.6 cm. Okay, so XY 7.6 cm. Okay. Please draw out that line, 7.6. Okay. Okay, so can I get everyone's attention? Let's go for drawing the other two sides. Okay, look up. Now the other two sides, I have two things that I need to fit in. First one is 130 degrees, the other one is 4.8 cm. Okay, it doesn't matter which one you start with. I want to do the 130 degrees first. So I will draw in the 130 degrees. Okay, by using my protractor. I measure. Okay, sorry, there's this slight distraction here. So 130 degrees, I measure from the left side, go in a clockwise manner. Identify that 130 degrees is here. So I make a marking and then I connect it. Okay. So now what I have done is to measure out 130 degrees. Okay. Listen carefully first, please don't draw. Okay. Now it is about the 4.8 cm. How to draw in the 4.8? Okay. You are not expected to use your ruler and measure 4.8. I'm sure my attention should be here. Okay. I don't want you to use the ruler because anytime we have to do our length, you must use your compass. Okay, to actually go about measuring. So I need to use my compass and my ruler, measure 4.8 cm again. Okay, so I will measure out 4.8, which is here and there. Okay, I will go on to Y, and then I'll make a marking. So now I have this intersection here. So this, where the two things meet, is actually where Z is going to be. Okay? And therefore I will connect this point to X and complete the triangle. Okay, so could you please draw this now? Constructing there, okay? And then for practice now 10, I also want you listen to draw AB 8.5 cm, okay? Then practice now 10, question 2, draw AB 10.5 cm. Practice now 11, draw PQ 5.6 cm. Essentially, it is the first leg. First leg that you see, I want you to draw that horizontal line. Practice now 11, PQ 6 cm. Okay? Tomorrow I expect to finish out this one. Alright, so we must Okay, so therefore